What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the Super Losi Rey of the Baja variety, or rather the Losi Super Baja Rey. And today we're going to be doing a 17mm hex conversion so we can get rid of those rather subpar and disappointing factory wheels. Alright, so like I said, we're working on the Super Losi Baja Rey today. This is the original first gen truck, so it's got Losi's. We made our own size wheel, own size tire. That way we don't want you to use anyone else's stuff. Today we're converting that to a 17mm hex. That's going to open up a wide range of wheels and tires that we can use on it. This is what I'm going with today. So we've got the conversion here. This is the 17mm hex adapter set from Losi, and then I decided to go with a set of the Proline trenchers. Trenchers is one of my favorite all-around tires. It does very well on the street and dirt, and it doesn't get chewed up super fast on the street, so it should be a good tire. These ones are on the Raid wheels, so you've got the replaceable center hubs. If you were to round out a hex or have any problems with that, you can change the offset on them and stuff like that. These are just the hexes that come with them. Part number I'm using, so we'll see how it fits on the truck with that offset with fenders and everything on. I might have to take the fenders off, but that's still a cool look for the truck, just running fenderless with the cage and the center cab. So if I got to do that, I'm okay with it. So links to all these products down below, and last week we did just do the servo upgrade on the truck to a fifth scale servo with the aluminum mount and the fifth scale servo and everything. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. Hey guys, got a new merch store available with some hats, shirts, and other accessories. So if you want to pick up some cool swag and support the channel, go ahead and click that link in the description below. Alright, so the reason we're doing this is the tire itself is actually not that bad. It's a decent all-around, all-terrain tire. Really fun to drift around in the street and stuff. Clearly I've chewed them up quite a bit. But the wheels, look at that hub on that thing. They just explode as soon as you do any sort of jumping with this heavy truck. The hubs start to blow out. Actually all 5 of the wheels, this is the spare, and then all the other 4, I've cycled through them all. They're really wobbly, so when you're driving the truck, you just drive down the road and the wheels are going like that. All the hubs are blown out on them, so we're going to go to a little stronger wheel with the Proline stuff, the 17mm hex. It gives us, you can run pretty much any 17mm wheel and tire, which is plentifully available. So we're going to get those swapped out and open up our range of wheels and tires that we can use on the truck. And yes, you can go to the Super Baja Rey 2.0 stuff. However, in my experience anyway, the Losi brand wheels a little on the weaker side. But I haven't used the 2.0 stuff, so if you want to do that, that is a beadlock. You could do the 2.0 stuff, throw that on here with the 17mm hex conversion, and rock it that way. All right, enough talk. Let's get wrenching. All right, we got those 17 mil hexes on. This is how she's looking with those trenchers on it from Proline. Like I said, links to all this down in the description below if you want to check out what I was using. I did use the original wheel nuts because they were 17 mil wheel nuts from the factory, and they were serrated on the backside, so get a little bit better grab on the wheel. The ones that come in the conversion kit are smooth on the backside, so I decided to just go with the standard factory wheel nuts just to get a little better grab on the wheel, keep them on there better. She's looking pretty cool. Definitely a different look for the Super Baja Rey, but I like it. Looks pretty good. Should handle really well in the dirt now with those tires. As far as clearance, you can kind of see it's a little wider tire, pokes out a little bit, especially with those offset on the hubs. But I think under full compression, you hit and slam it super hard, you might rub on the front, the back comes really, really close. But I think it's only going to rub if you're, coming off a hard landing and fully compressing the suspension. So we'll have to drive it around, see how it goes. I'm going to do a little test rip here in the street in front of my house just to obviously make sure everything's working and make sure the steering I think is going to clear. The arms and everything, I looked at it a little earlier, it should be fine, shouldn't have any rubbing issues. So we're going to do a little session, test that out. 17 mil hexes are on, so we can run any 17 mil hex wheel that we want, which opens up a huge array of stuff that we can do with this truck now. So that's probably the second worst problem from the factory solved. Crappy wheels upgraded to better wheels, stronger wheels. And then the first one we did was the servo, which I left a link for that video if you haven't seen that yet. But let's go rip her around, see how she does. All right, well there you have it. 17 millimeter hex with better wheels and tires on the original Super Baja Rey. Drives good, no clearance issues, no rubbing, no anything like that. Obviously we'll have to take it out in the dirt and hit some bigger jumps and see how it does there, but relatively similar size tire on it from the factory, a little bit wider, and then the offset's also a little bit wider. So fenders might come into clearance on hard landings, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. But yeah, super simple install. Like I said before, links to everything down below for what I used. That conversion went on real easy, and that's going to open up a wide variety of wheels and tires that you can put on this thing, including the factory ones from the 2.0. So if you want to go that route and use those beadlocks, you can do that on the original here. Thanks for watching. That was a 17 mil conversion on the original Losi Super Baja Rey. If you got any comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next one.